Hey there everyone, it's Michael Duggal with eXp Realty. I'm a residential real estate agent here in the Greater Toronto area, and in this video I'm going to share with you properties that you could afford with three different budgets. The first budget would be $500,000, the second budget is $800,000, and the third budget is $1,200,000. And these are all properties that have been recently sold here in the city of Toronto. So we'll get started, we'll have some fun. Starting with properties that you can afford for $500,000. But hey, if you're considering buying or selling, then call me. And if you're an ambitious real estate agent looking for training and ideas on lead generation, then do as well contact me, and my contact information is in the description box below. And jumping into the first property over here, it's right downtown by Bathurst and Lakeshore. It's a studio, so less than 500 square feet, and 0 bedrooms and 1 washroom. So 1 big room along with the kitchen, of course a separate washroom. It does not have parking and it does not have a locker. Maintenance fees are about $241. Recently sold for $450,000. Our next property is also a condominium, a little bit more north by Victoria Park and Eglinton Avenue. It's an older building, mind you, which is why it is at a lower price, but it's a 2+1 bedroom, 1 washroom, maintenance fees of $618, square footage between 900 to 1,000, and it does actually come with a parking space, which is great. So this property recently sold for $470,000. And our next property is as well a condo by Bathurst and Steeles, which is the borderline of like Toronto and Vaughan. So it's as north as you can get while still staying in Toronto. It also has 1 parking, 1 bedroom, 1 washroom, maintenance fees of $591, between 700 to 800 square feet. And the property looks great as far as the updates are concerned. And surprisingly, we were actually able to find one sale in Toronto that was not a condo under the price of $500,000. So this will give you an idea for those of you who think, okay, I want to buy it for under $500,000, but I don't want a condo. This is what you're looking at. It's a property which was recently sold by Dufferin and Eglinton. No bedrooms, no washrooms, basically meaning land value. You can see in the listing, unfortunately, there's only 1 picture, which is this right here. So no pictures even of the interior, and the lot size is 25 feet by 89, which is somewhat unusual. We typically see properties with a 25 feet frontage having at least 100 feet of depth. So there also is not any parking over here, which is probably the reason why that the lot depth is so small. And moving on to the next price budget, which is $800,000. Fortunately, this should broaden our horizons a little bit, give us a few more options. And starting off with this property here, which is by Morningside and Sheppard on Rouge River Drive, which sold for $800,000. Fairly recently, 3 bedrooms, 2 washrooms. It has 1 car garage, and it's definitely a nice starter home, you can say. It's a 3-story townhouse. So ideal for those of you that may want a condo, but you can afford to get a little bit more while still having 3 bedrooms. The next property is by Dundas and Parliament. So it's in Regent Park. It's sold for $780,000. This has 2 bedrooms, 2 washrooms. This is a condominium, of course, 727 square feet along with a 170 square foot balcony. And you can see that it's fairly upgraded. It's got hardwood floors, nice stainless steel appliances, so property looks absolutely great. And the next property we have here, again for a budget of $800,000. This is on the west end by Old Weston Road and Rogers Road. It's got a detached garage, 2+1 bedrooms, 2 washrooms, a lot size of only 17 by 87. So this shows that going west versus going east is a little bit different. Of course, this property is within closer proximity to downtown, which is favorable for most people. And this is a property here next, which sold for $800,000. Specifically in Woodbine. So it's 18 feet by 133 feet, although it's a semi-detached home. It doesn't have a garage, but 1 parking space, 2 bedrooms, and 2 washrooms. And you can see that it's certainly narrow based on the layout and having a small 18-foot frontage. And as well, it does not have the update. So this is ideal for somebody who maybe wants to do a flip or hold on to this property long-term, maybe as a rental property. Moving on to our final budget, which is $1,200,000. And this is like the upper limit. For this budget, generally speaking, you can probably still get a home which has 2-car garage, but unfortunately, it's very hard to find anything within central Toronto for this specific budget. So this first property is by Port Union area, Port Union and Sentinel, 4 bedrooms, 2 washrooms. It's got a 2-car garage with a finished basement, so property looks great, decent sized lot, 46 by 139 feet. And look at that, it sold $300,000 over its asking price. This next property here is on the west end by Rustic Road in Culford. So Keel Lawrence, that area, great area, lots of nice schools around. It has a 1.5 car garage, 3 bedrooms, plus 2 more in the basement, 2 washrooms. It's a raised bungalow situated on a 50 by 120 feet deep lot. And based on looking at the pictures, you can say it's functional. It certainly could use some updates. If it was more updated, I could see this selling somewhere around like 1.4. And then moving on to our final property, which is in the East End by Morningside and Military Trail, closer to the University of Toronto Scarborough campus. This property sold for $1,150,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 4-washroom, 2-story home, 32 feet by 105 feet deep lot with a 1-car garage. It does have a basement, although the basement pretty much just features carpet, nothing really too special about it. It doesn't have the separate entrance, which there's a lot of demand for, we're seeing these days, specifically as people can, of course, purchase a property and rent out the basement to help them pay off their mortgage. And I really hope you found this information helpful. If you're considering buying or selling, then call me. And if you're a real estate agent that's watching this video, thank you for your support. If you are considering another brokerage or you'd like to learn more about EXP as far as the training, the stock ownership, and the different income streams, then be sure to contact me. My contact information is in the description box below. I'd be happy to help you out in some way. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, give the video a like, and I look forward to seeing you all next time.